I'm standing in the Carmen and Don Godwin Shepherd's Garden here at Lovers Lane. Our Lovers Lane Foundation supports the ministries of our church, including this garden and columbarium. And we want to tell you more about this beautiful place and how it might be of interest to you.
One of my favorite places here at Lovers Lane is the Shepherd's Garden, and we're so thankful to Carmen and Don Godwin for their gift that made this garden possible. This is a wonderful place to center your thoughts on a Sunday morning, as I do each and every Sunday as I walk through this garden.
The Lovers Lane Foundation is really blessed to have the opportunity to help coordinate a lot of what goes on in the Shepherd's Garden, including underwriting the permanent maintenance costs of a perpetual garden. Whether it's the columbarium where your ashes or the ashes of your loved ones find their final resting place, or baptisms, weddings, honorariums, memorials, or naming opportunities, the Shepherd's Garden is really a special part of our church. The foundation is having 2 receptions in the Shepherd's Garden next Sunday. We're hosting a brunch at 10:45 and a lunch at noon, all in the Shepherd's Garden, and you're invited to join us just to get to know the Shepherd's Garden a little better. We want you to see firsthand how special this place is, but don't take it from me. Here's a couple of folks you may recognize with their own special message about the Shepherd's Garden.
When I'm in the Shepherd's Garden, it feels like home. It feels like the center of our church home.
One of the things that's fascinating about the Shepherd's Garden is that it was laid out with so much thought and so much planning and so much deep prayerful thought and planning, so that as you walk around the garden, it's a peaceful place away from the craziness that is Northwest Highway, but you sense a peace here.
Anytime Carl and I are on this campus, we can come to visit any of the Lovers Lane saints who went before us, and we spend a lot of time out here and we find that very comforting.
It's a garden of life. It's not so much a columbarium as it is just a total garden of life where we celebrate the life of this great congregation, from communion, baptisms, informal gatherings. It's just a very special place.
The Shepherd's Garden is a wonderful place for meditation and reflection as we walk through the 23rd Psalm and also the I Am sayings of John. This is also a great way to support the Lovers Lane United Methodist Foundation, in that when we purchase a niche or one of these beautiful paving stones, it all goes to support our foundation. Each and every Sunday when I walk through this garden, I remember loved ones who are here, but I also remember the wonderful gifts that have been given and the strengthening of our church for years and years to come.
So please join us next Sunday for either a brunch at 10:45 or a lunch at noon in the Shepherd's Garden to learn about or reintroduce yourself to the Carmen and Don Godwin Shepherd's Garden. We have a table right outside of worship where you can get more information and RSVP to attend either the brunch or the lunch next Sunday in the Shepherd's Garden. We hope you'll join us. Thanks.